Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. If you're new, I'm Jessica. I'm not sure if you can tell where we are. You already know because of the title. Hello. We're at the Dollar Tree and I'm here to get a few things that I need for some new junk journals that I'm going to be making, but I thought while I was here it would be nice to go through and show you some of my favorite items that I repurchase and like getting here for making junk journals or like junk journal type projects. So I'm just going to take you through the store to point out some things that maybe you haven't thought about. And this brings me to the next idea in my head that I really want to do a Dollar Tree junk journal challenge. So I think while I'm in here, I'm also going to pick up some items, and I think I'm going to give myself a budget of like $15. So if you want to play along, go ahead and join me. Basically what I'm going to say for the rules is to spend $15 or oh, you know what? The prices have gone up. It's $1.25. Last time I did a junk journal challenge, everything was actually still $1. I still think we can do it under 15, so I'll say we'll call it a $20 junk journal challenge. It just needs to be under $20 to get all of the items that you need to make any kind of junk journal project that you want. It can be a journal, it can be a folio, it can be a traveler's notebook, whatever. I'll take you through the series or the process of what I end up making, and you can use basic supplies that you have at home. So you do not need to include things like scissors, glue, tape, whatever. You don't need to include those in your budget. And then if you already have Dollar Tree items at home that you've already purchased, definitely don't feel like you need to repurchase just to have it, you know, all in one haul. So that's a ton of talking. I'm gonna get in here and get started, and just stay tuned for the challenge part, but let's go. I always like to get started in the book area just so I can find out maybe what I'm going to use as the base of my journal, but there's going to be lots of options throughout, and I will definitely point those out as we go. I really personally like using a hardcover book because it's easy to gut this, and then you just already have a really nice sturdy cover. So I just usually look for one that has like the biggest spine, and I'm just gonna peek through here. They don't have too many at my store, but we really just need one. I think what I have is probably the best bet. And then I do also like to take the sleeve off just to kind of see what we're working with. We got a blank black one here, but we're probably going to cover this anyways, but sometimes you can find really cool covers once you take the sleeve off. Okay, so we're going to grab this, and this will probably be our base, but you can also look through like the children's little books here, and depending on what theme you're going for, you can find some pretty cool things that you can use for book pages. So I'm just peeking through. I don't know what theme I'll do yet. It'll probably be a generic, maybe botanical theme, just because I love doing that. Also like crossword puzzle type books can be really fun to use as book pages just to add some interest. So I'm just gonna, and also like math book pages. I think I might grab one of these because I think that would be really fun. And while we're here, I see that they have some of this paper, which I really like using in my journals. So we're gonna grab these two. And then we're gonna flip around here. And then we're over here in the office supplies, which is perfect for the next step. And then over here, you'll notice that they have all kinds of different papers that we can use, just depending on how many pages and papers you want. I always like to get a pack of the like regular copy paper, and this is 75 sheets, so plenty. And we can coffee dye this as well, or maybe do some kind of dyeing depending on what we find. And let's see, so I'm gonna put that in here, but there's also like colored paper in here, lined paper, sometimes graph paper, so those are all fun to pick up as well. But I'm also going to be looking for some envelopes and things like that. So a few other options for you for journal covers. Poster board is a nice thick paper, and you can cut this down. And then also they have a ton of things like these larger clasp, let me pull one out, envelopes can be totally used as a journal cover, folded, and just you can reinforce it for the stability. I am gonna grab one of these smaller packs of clasp envelopes because I like to use these as book pages in my journal. You can also use envelopes. Whoops. I just recently put up a video doing a no-sew journal, and envelopes are the base of that. So you could do something like this. You can also use the smaller envelopes, oh, we'll grab these ones right here, as like pockets and things like that on the journal pages. And then lots of fun stickers, and ooh, I haven't seen these smaller tags, which could be really great for tabs and embellishments. So I'm gonna grab them for now. I'm seeing if there's any like notebook paper because that can also be really fun. Also like label stickers. These could be really fun. I love using labels in my journals. And then as we head over here, there's also things like file folders, which are also another really good option for your journal cover. But I'm just gonna take a peek, see if there's anything else that is speaking out to me. I still have to find something that will be the cover of the journal, not the base, but like the decoration. So maybe some fabric or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna head over here. We still have quite a bit more to go. Ooh, what's this? That's a dog toy. Okay. I thought that was some kind of twine, but it's not. So there's things like paper clips. Obviously we can alter paper clips and make pretty little things for the sides of the pages. Ooh, something like this could be used to cover a journal cover. But I think these are in another section, so I'm gonna wait before picking out anything like that. And then as we get into the school, the teacher stuff over here, definitely peek through because there can be some really fun things like flashcards, which you can alter. You can turn these into journaling cards and they'd be nice and sturdy. I personally usually grab like this set right here, which is a little bit more plain but also fun to alter, using things like tissue paper and napkins. So I think I'm gonna grab these. I may have to put some things back, but we'll just see at the end. This location doesn't have too big of a ribbon and lace section, but a lot of them do. But these can be good for things like closures or other decorations in your journals. I think I'm gonna grab these two for now. They're pretty neutral, but also the seasonal section sometimes has some really fun ribbons and things too. So we'll put these in the cart for now and let's head to the next aisle. I'm just gonna take a peek at these wall jumbo stickers because these can be used as stickers or decals that can be used on your journal covers. I don't really see any that I love, but I do always check these out. And I'm gonna head to, okay, this is the toy aisle, but I'm gonna head straight down, which is where their other craft section is. I think it's called Crafters, I always forget, Crafters Square, I believe. And there's some really good options in that section. Okay, so first of all, tons of stickers to choose from. Stamps also. something like that could be easy to use throughout the journal, something kind of more generic. I may get a pack of stickers just to decorate, maybe some embellishments. I'm just gonna see if there's anything that I like. You can also find die cuts as well. Sometimes they have like these really pretty butterfly ones, kind of like these, but these are a little thick for my liking, but they could be really fun. Okay, and different locations definitely always have different things available. So let's see, this one's really pretty and probably kind of more of the style I'm going for, but you can also find like flowers, and I mean there's just an abundance of things that you can use for decorating embellishments here. I could definitely get carried away with spending too much, so I'm gonna stick to just one pack for now. Now they have lots of paints too, and so you could go with like more of a painted cover, which could be really fun. But also, oops, there's a baby crying. They do have lots of fabrics. And I'm seeing this one that has a really cute floral. I'm not sure how big, I think these are strips. Yeah, they are. So it might be fun to use throughout the pages, but I think I'm gonna keep looking. Now I'm gonna count binding twine as kind of a basic supply, but if you did want to do like a tassel or something like that, they do have lots of different colors and options there. And then over here, this is the fabric section that I was looking for, and sadly I don't really see any options that I love right now. Well, wait a minute. Okay, actually that's kind of cute, but sometimes you can find some really good fabrics. I may honestly end up going to another location. Ooh, although I kind of like this, but I don't think that's quite it. So I'm gonna keep looking for fabrics, but even just the blank colors here can be good for covering your journals as well. Okay, so the card and gift wrap section is going to be really good because they have these packs of cards. You can use these as journaling cards, as covers for your journals, and you can use the envelopes too. This one's really pretty. I think I'm gonna grab this. And then as we head over here, they always have doilies, which are great for different page decorations. I don't think I'll get any of those right now, but gift bags you can sometimes use as a journal cover as well. They are a little shiny, so I'm a little picky on that, but sometimes I will find a great print that is worth it. And then they have some really pretty tissue papers, which can be used as decoupaging or, you know, different collaging projects. Napkins, kind of same idea as tissue paper. And I really like this one, so I'm gonna grab these. But ooh, I just saw this gift bag, and that's tempting. I really like. Now you might be wondering why I'm in the food aisle, but coffee dyeing. Now they usually have the instant coffee, which I prefer. It's just easier to use. I don't think I see it here, but that's okay because they have tea, and I think that this will be a fun option because we could even do some fun projects with the tea bags. So let's go ahead and grab this. Okay. So this is contact paper, but I actually really like this print. And this could be used as maybe a journal cover. I'm still a little indecisive because I did grab this gift bag as well because I just love the print. You can use baking cups for different embellishments. They have small ones too, which would actually probably be a really great size. I don't think I'm gonna grab any of those. I think I have enough going for embellishments, but wax paper is another thing that you can use as different projects as well. So I think I'm done, but I just wanted to point out that thinking outside the box and just looking down all of the aisles, because using things like a scarf, you could use that again for journal cover if you like the print a lot, or you can tear this up and use it as tassels and things like that. So there's really endless options. I'm just making sure that I didn't want anything like this. You could also like tear this up and use it as what am I trying to think of, like lace on the edge of the pages. And when I did my journal challenge a few years back, I think I used a towel as fabric for the cover, but this is a bandana, and I actually really like the print on this. I'm tempted to grab this. I'm gonna have to see how much I have, but I'm gonna figure that out. I'll check out, and then you guys will see me in the next video where we'll get a little bit more organized, and I'll show you all of the final items that I got. I hope this inspires you guys, and I hope you'll play along. It'll be really fun, and there will be a giveaway at the end for everyone who is playing along. And so I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. I did just want to hop on and say, for full transparency, I went $1.05 over, but I also got baking paper in this haul, which I think we could also include that as a basic item, honestly. So I don't even know if you can see that, but this also just reminds me that for this challenge, I never take rules and challenges like too serious. So just don't stress over any of the rules that I mentioned. If you go $1 over, that's fine. If you end up using an item that's not a Dollar Tree item, but it's, you know, in comparison to the price that you would pay at the Dollar Tree, whatever, and it's within your budget, that's fine. So don't overthink this, don't overthink the process, and I would say just have fun with it. But if you have any questions, definitely feel free to leave them below. So now I'm actually gonna go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm excited.